This is Fred DeFalco. Hey, listen, if your life is perfect and you got more money than you can ever use in your life, and if your health is pristine and your relationships are so perfectly all well put together that the sun is always shining and the birds are singing and the sky is bright and there's no circumstances, no conflicts, no issues in your life, turn the video off. No, don't turn it off. No, no, call me. I need a new coach. I need a coach. Anyway, listen, if any of those things are not working exactly that way, this is for you. It's called Get the Smost Out of Life. It's called Life by Design, Not by Default, a Twisdom approach and plan. Twisdom being time and wisdom coming together and creating that perfect dance we call life. This is a planning project. It is so simple. It is so direct. If you are walking around without written goals, you want to pay attention here. This is what you need. I've had this for my entire life, just about 50 years of business, 50 years of living, 70 years total, but 50 years in business and entrepreneurial pursuits. And this most approach, this most methodology is absolutely powerful. So pay attention. I'm going to be quick here because I want you to get to this. I want you to block 2 hours on your calendar and spend time in designing a life that you design. The best way to predict the future is to create it. And this here you do for many different areas of your life. When I have a project and I quite can't get it done, I get stuck, I'll do a SMOST approach. If it's a health issue, like right now, 15 pounds, hello, extra. Been out gone all summer long, 3 or 4 months, and no excuses. Anyway, I have to do a SMOST plan, or otherwise I won't conquer it. So this is really powerful stuff. If you have a business that has issues, if you have relationships that are going south, if you have relationships that are not satisfied, whatever it may be, if you have your children that are out of control, you can develop a SMOST plan for it. So let me show you how it works. You're going to come in, you're going to analyze your situation and your circumstances. So the S is for situation. And what you want to do is it's called situational analysis. Watch a quick YouTube video, situational analysis, just taking your situation and analyzing it. And you want to look at all the things that are going on, things that you wish were different, things that are there that you wish weren't there, or even the good things though, like your family, that you have such a close family, but you're not spending time with them and you want to spend more time with them. All the things that are bothering you, right? Good, bad, ugly, put them down there on that situation part of this, okay? Because then that's going to prompt you to want to change and it's going to challenge you. And then you're going to come down, you're going to create a mission for your life, a vision. Now, I've done these. This started out with me. I did a 10-year plan when I was 31 years old. And when I looked forward and I went, wow, you mean to tell me I can do that? And you get very specific, especially in where it talks about the objectives that are tangible. I did an income increase by 15% every year for the next 10 years. Figure out what that would be. So you have fun with it. You start setting dates and you start putting numbers to them. And you could do these for the 10-year, you could do it for 5-year, but usually I do these with clients for 1 year because they're looking to change their circumstances. They're looking to improve their circumstances, their situation, radically change their business, their life, their relationships. So a 1-year SMOST plan is always powerful. But look through this. Now, look at this. If life were perfect, now, do you know anybody's life that's perfect? You better say yes. Every one of our lives are perfect. Just try saying, I'm going to cop out one day. Let's stop life for one day for me. And then it's not perfect, right? But every day that you have, it's perfect. There's nothing lacking in it other than a good plan. The best way to predict your future is to create it. And that's what the SMOST approach is all about. If life were perfect and time, money, and circumstances were not an issue, I'm going to give you some news here. Time is never an issue. It's always priorities. You own your calendar and no one else does. And very few people use the power of the calendar. Just alone, I just said, block 2 hours for you, for yourself. Now, many people are going to, oh, that's true. I need to do that. How many will do it, right? But I want you to be different. Please block 2 hours and just spend it with this document. 2 hours. Watch what happens. And you study this and you start thinking about it and you start getting purposeful about your life. You watch what happens to every area of your life. So time is not an issue. You've got the time. 2 hours of TV, cut it out for 1 week and spend time with yourself in this plan. Money is never an issue. Money flows to people that have control, over their time. Money flows to people who have control over their circumstances. Money flows to people who take control of their feelings and really buckle down. Money flows to good ideas. It's hard to get a good idea when you're not a planner. It's hard to get a good idea when you're not having written goals. So money's not an issue. And circumstances, forget the circumstances. Some people say, how you doing? You'll say, how are you doing? They say, well, under the circumstances. How in the hell did you get under the circumstances in the first place? You let them rule over you. And most of them are self-created. So circumstances are not an issue. Trust me. So put in here, pardon me, on the mission and vision, blank years from today, or even if you put 12 months, 6 months from today. But that's what this is for, is to create a mission for yourself. There's the old scripture, the Jewish scriptures that have the concept of where there's no vision, my people will perish. And there's so many people that are perishing. They're perishing in relationships. They're perishing in emotional energy and feeling. They're perishing in anxiety. Anxiety is causing their life to perish. So, you need a vision for your life. You need a vision for every day. You need a vision for every week, month of your life. That's what wisdom is, taking that time and that wisdom and getting it to work together. So create that mission and vision for yourself. And by the way, there's a great exercise. 5 years ago now, I had a coach says, you're going to sit down, you're going to close your eyes, and I want you to see your life in pictures 3 years from today. And he said, stop, everything, boom, it made me sit. It was a long time. Close your eyes and start just seeing pictures. Now you open it up. He had an easel type pad, a larger art pad, and he had crayons. He said, I want you to draw out and whatever you just visualize for your life in pictures only, no words, no words. Wow. It was a very powerful exercise. It was a 45-minute project of just drawing that out on a pictures. And I still have that picture today. And you know what's interesting? Only about 30% of it is being realized. But guess what? I shot for the moon, but I got 30% there. Had I not done that, I would have hit 100% of it. You would hit 100% of nothing. See, that's the things with goals and objectives. It's not that you may hit them all, or you have to hit them all. You just got to get yourself up and get off the ground. Objectives. These are goals, written goal with dates. By this date, this will happen. By this date, this will happen. I told you when I did my 10-year plan, my first one I ever did like this, is that I said, what if I could earn 15%? And then actually started with 10% every year, that I got so much better in my craft. I got 10% better in my craft that I would earn 10% more. Then I played with the number 15%, and I went with that one, and I liked it. And there was every year I have my income now, and I look back on it every year, it exceeded that. It exceeded that. And a number of years, forget about it. It's almost unmeasurable because I had a written plan. It's strategies. These are your arrangements you got to make. You got to maybe get this, you got to do that, you got to stop doing this, you got to make this arrangement. So it's just strategies to do that. And you keep this simple. You start eliminating things in your life and buckle down and really focus on these different areas, and you watch what happens. And then there's the tactics. This is the to-do list. This is the to-do list with a deadline, a date on every single one of them. And you move those dates around when they're not happening. You don't sit there and go, oh, see, I didn't do it again. No, you just move the dates and you keep moving them. I have some SMOST plans that I've done. I can't tell you how many times I've changed the dates. And then practice the 3Ds. Ditch it, do it, or delegate it. So who else can help me with this? Who else can get this done for me? Hire a virtual assistant, whatever it may be. But these are the tactics. This is the tactical operation. Now watch. Once I do all my to-do lists, it's going to help me make these arrangements that I need in my strategies. It's going to help me hit my objectives and my goals and my dates. And I'm now going to realize my vision. Because see, you want to look backwards. If it's a 1-year plan you're doing, you're going to get way outside yourself. You'll look back and go, wow, this is what it's going to look like. And you go backwards. You do it from the backwards that way, and then you'll hit that mission. So get all those things done on the tactics to make your strategies work. Then you'll hit your objectives. You'll have that mission and vision come true, and your situation and circumstances will be totally different. And I'll tell you, when you're putting it on paper, you're the boss. It's like writing a movie script for your life. If you have a business that's in conflict right now, and you sit down, change the movie, change the script. right? Change the damn script and do it in writing though. And then you watch what happens. And then people will come into your life. It's shocking what happens when you live this way, in writing and purposeful. The best way to predict the future is to create it. And a SMOST approach with the mindset of wisdom, time and wisdom, and you respect both of those, you give them as much honor as you can possibly give them. Watch what happens. Hopefully I can see you on the website. Come here. Join the 920 Mastermind. It's a free mastermind community on Facebook. It's called the 920 Society. You'll get information here on DeFalco.com. Come in there, share your plan. Ask someone to hold you accountable. I'll hold you accountable in the 920 Society, and I'll answer your videos, any questions you have. You really want to get real about making things really happen in your life. Start becoming authentic, transparent, and vulnerable. Come out public and say, I want to shoot for this. Who's willing to join me on this? Whatever area that it might be, and you might find like-minded people that want to join you. There's over 1,000 people in there right now. And let's try to get that going. There's so little participation because we're all so busy, but I created that mastermind because not everyone can afford coaching and consulting. So I wanted to have a place for people to gather and say, hey, I want things to change. I'm here to either to get something, I'm here to give something. And it's an exchange, give and get exchange. So hopefully I'll see you there. Hopefully I'll see you connect with me, and I look forward to it. Thanks. I'm glad you took the time to watch this video. Life by design, not by default. This is your opportunity. Take advantage of it. Thank you. Bye-bye.